What you got for him today?
Today, we have an unboxing that we're going to get into.
Let's just get right into it. Go on, bust that thing open.
This is Car Supplies Warehouse.
Shout out to Car Supplies Warehouse.
All right, this package real nice too. All right, first on deck. Hydrofoam sealant, SO03.
Booyah! Just so you guys know, this is the easiest sealant in the game. We didn't like foam applicating, but this thing leaves no residue. It don't jack up the towels. Good one. And it lasted us a really, really long time. You only put like an ounce or two in a foam can and you're good to go.
Itty bitty. So for the cheapos, you just put
Yeah, for the cheapos, this is perfect. Saves you time and money.
A little bit. All right, next up. All right, now we got the Quick and Shine.
Oh yeah,
the detailer.
Yeah, got to keep that. Always got to keep that on hand. Always got to keep it on hand. This is the very little protection, quick, easy to put on, cost effective. You don't need a lot of it, and we use it for our rims when they're not beat up. If it's a little
rims, door jams, whatever's got to get touched up.
Detail spray.
All right, so we're good on that.
We already know. You got to keep it moving.
All right, now H902 heavy cut.
You've seen us get this before in the little bottle.
We ain't playing around no more.
No, I said we need to go to the big boy. So I just got the big bottle because we reach for this most of the time. We've been doing one steps with this joint on certain paints because it finishes off so nice. So if you're looking for something that's quick, fast, no residue, has a decent smell and an easy wipe off, look no further.
Plastar silicone-free PSS.
Got to keep it on hand. Always got to keep it.
That is a must.
If you're messing with any Tesla trucks, this one client this morning actually talked about the lining in his bed. You know, the Line X, the Rhino, whatever you want to call it. They got a few different Raptor, all those linings. What do we do to combat those when they get a little ashy?
This PSS, put a trigger on this PSS and we go to town.
Just get it real nice, real easy, super fast.
So if you got a Tesla truck or any Mopar vehicle, all them plastics, the Jeeps, all that
I used
stuff.
to be in there with the dressing. Forget all that now.
All right.
What else we got? Keep them coming, okay. Sal. Keep them coming.
Oh, we got some new. Okay,
whoa. Let's get all the KC. Let's get all the other stuff in order first before we jump into this. I'll jump in the gun
right now. So we got a Magic Wheel Cleaner.
This is the certified product of the week. I don't think we've talked enough about this one. Magic Wheel Cleaner, we like using acid. So coming from using acid, it's really hard to find wheel cleaners that actually work. This is one that is just a monster.
Let it dwell.
Yes, the longer it dwells, the more this thing really goes off and does its thing. We're talking those Bentleys with the gloss black rims. We're talking the Audis with the high performance brakes. This joint right here, man, I give them a quick rinse. I hit the barrels real nice with this, let it sit through the whole wash process. I'll let them shit sit. Then I'll foam it over with the soap. Man, you want to talk, this is the closest thing you're going to get to no scrubbing in a wheel cleaner that's not acid based. So certified Magic Wheel Cleaner.
Boom. All right. M302 micro cut.
Okay, so I've had this with protection, but I never had it without protection. So more than likely, we're going to be going from here to here because this here finishes out so damn nice. I could probably go straight to this joint right after. So I didn't have any of this without protection, and I needed it because what we were using at the time is their fine, which is in between the two. But now,
what's the gloss meter on that?
Gloss meter on this is a 9. So you know this thing gets down. Gloss meter on this is a 6. I would call it a 7, maybe even an 8 in most situations. But this joint right here, got a 9, got a 3 on the cut and a 9 on the gloss. So, you know, and KCX is pretty spot on when they say 9. Anything in that 9 range is nice.
All right. I'm going to talk about this.
Okay.
I'm going to talk about this.
Let's talk about it.
We got the little...
Let's talk about it.
The little IK sprayer.
The IK, what is it called technically?
IK Multi-Mini 360.
It's the Mini. So this is a Mini 360 joint. We're thinking about switching over to this. That's why I only have one. We want to see what it's capable of doing. We want to test durability. And we want to see if the size is going to be really usable. This is a 20 ounce. Most bottles are 16 ounce. We don't like using the big bottles. We don't like using a 32. It's a little too much, it's a little too heavy. It becomes fatiguing. It's a nuisance to try to store. It carries more, but we're not doing fleet work. So when you use higher quality products, you're using a lot less per job, right? You're not using, if I was using some cheap stuff, we'd probably have to use the big bottles of stuff because you got to use more to get the same effectiveness. So we wanted to check the IK3. IK foamers, you already know how we feel about the IK foamer. If it don't have a battery, we pretty much don't want it. But this here, everybody says the triggers are good. Everybody says the ergonomics on the new sprayers are good. They got different triggers for solvents, different triggers for alkalines, different triggers for different things. So we're thinking about putting Gummy Fix in one of them, Tire Shine. So we want to see how well they hold up and if they're durable and if they're good to go. Also, they got the little labels in there, so you can put the little KCX labels in there. There's a few different reasons we wanted to roll with this, but we're going to see, is it worth it? Is it?
We all know how IK, they're tanks.
Yes.
Everything.
So I'm hoping.
It should equal that, right? Because all their stuff is tanks.
Yeah. The only thing that I'm concerned about is those triggers.
We'll see.
Because triggers, we all know how triggers could be when I'm looking to use it on some heavy stuff. And I'm tired of a lot of these companies saying like acid resistant or alkaline resistant, and they're not. That's really, that really bothers me.
Well, if resistant, then they say proof.
Yeah, true. Like a watch so water resistant. Yeah. Okay, okay. All right
now. All right.
What else we got? Yeah, let's get this out the way. We got these little caps. You know, we always run out of for the 5-liter joints. I didn't have any of these. I was taking them off and putting them on other stuff. That's cool if you're using soaps and stuff, but not when you're going from like solvents, tire shines. You don't want to be switching that shit around. And I just got one of the sealants, so I want to make sure that nothing's cross-contaminated. So they all got their own place now.
Bunch of extra triggers. Triggers on deck.
Those are for these products here, I believe. These are nice triggers. Nice triggers.
Okay. Next, we have, we're trying this out. Ober.
What do you know about Ober?
Ober, I don't know too much. I know what Scott told us about Detail Division. We tried out their soap. Their
APS.
Their APS. That's what it's called, right? APS.
APS, all-purpose soap, yes.
And we're still trying it out. We're not settled on it. There are a couple of things we got to try out, but that's about all I know about Ober.
Well, what's one of the reasons why we are even trying them?
Because they're real solid. I mean, when I say real solid, they're they're real solid. What I mean, they're real solid. It was recommended.
The people that are telling us to use this shit are people that we respect, that because true professionals are telling us. Yeah. Let's just put it that way. Yeah. You know, are telling us
it's worth it. When they say try something, it's worth it.
It's worth a shot. Yeah, yes, like we the way we throw out game and we give you guys recommendations with stuff. How many people were like, for instance, the Clean Korea towel? When they get it, they're like, okay, my man wasn't playing over here. You guys are right. And there's some people that everything that they have ever said, they have never let me down once. When
folks give you
these are the people that we listen to. Also,
they give you a phone call and they don't like to talk about chemicals, but when they call you and say, "Bro, what are you using this? Quit playing games. You need to try this." Yes. It's like, oh, okay.
And Ober has come up a few different times. Ober doesn't have a big array of products. Car Supplies Warehouse does a good selection of them, and so I said, you know what? since I'm here getting some stuff, let me try this Ober. That I've heard from them is that they're consistent, they're good, they're solid stuff, and it works. So there's some places where I know they're very, very picky on anything they use, but they're using Ober. So I said, okay, let me give it a shot. And we're a little bit late also because Ober had a few, they did some heavy push in the beginning, and I'm looking up their stuff now, and I'm seeing a lot of videos from like last year before, where they have a lot of people on YouTube trying it. So we're late to the game, but I'm curious to see, because as of now, we're only rolling with 2 product lines. You guys already know what those are, and this might be a number 3, but it's a whole nother tier that we're hoping Ober is going to be in. That's going to be with this class of chemical use that we're using.
So what we have the Ober wheel cleaner, 2-in-1 wheel cleaner and decon. It's pH neutral, reactive color change, stick for long dwell time. Like long dwell times.
You better watch out.
Yeah, and then foaming for general cleaning.
Dissolves iron, grime, and brake dust. Okay, so
2-in-1. So 2-in-1.
You got the little Drew Bledsoe, Tom Brady going on right here, huh? So the Joe Montana, Steve Young.
Yeah.
We'll see how it goes.
So 2-in-1.
Bert.
I heard some good opinions on 2-in-1. A lot of guys don't like the 2-in-1 because they're saying one thing needs to be happening at a time. It's taking away from the other. Mm-hmm. So what are your thoughts on that on 2-in-1 type stuff?
In the case,
shampoo, conditioner, it's all in one.
Yeah. I know what you're saying. Like wash and wax, like when it's all in the same, when it's in. I'm kind of skeptical with stuff like that too. But when it comes to the wheel cleaners, we have seen really good results with the reactive joints.
Yes.
Yeah. What was it? Was that Apex? Was that the reactive
the
wheel
Carbon
cleaner?
Collective?
The Carbon Collective. Yeah. That joint performed. Same thing with Magic Wheel Cleaner. It's a reactive wheel cleaner. Same thing with with this one. We're gonna see. But I've personally had good results with stuff like this. And it's thicker, it dwells. It's the closest thing, in my opinion, to working with acid as far as results. And I love my acid, so if I could use something that's safer, I'm definitely trying to go
safer and longer working time. Like you get to let it dwell and go do other things.
Let it do its job. I think that's one thing the KCX line has allowed us to do is let that shit dwell, let the chemical truly do most of the work, and you go do other shit, and then come back and it's done. What else we got?
Okay, we have Ober Lotus Coat. Spray on, wipe off, touchless application. Oh, I got to do some reading up on this. Multi-purpose sealant. Mm-hmm.
Multi-purpose. Is it interior exterior?
That's what I'm saying.
It looks like you could do a wet or application just on this guy here. Make sure you're out of sunlight. It's an SiO2 sealant. That's just a basic sealant. You could spray it on, hit it with the pressure washer or water source and wipe off, or you can spray it on post like a detail spray. Lotus Coat by Ober.
Ober glass cleaner.
You know how Sal's with his glass cleaners.
What is this? Some foaming formula. Streak-free finish, but they all say streak-free.
Every single one. That's the biggest buzz phrase for the glass.
Streak-free.
Yes, streak-free. That's like tire gloss, like crazy shine. Where they got like crazy shine, hot shine, extreme shine, diabolical shine.
One of the most asked questions in detailing. Is it safe for tinted windows? They answered that question on here. They said,
good job, Ober.
See if
he got all the buzzwords on this one.
So I'm sure that's dilutable.
Foaming formula, professional strength.
I like when dudes do this, when companies do this.
He said apply. They built a hammer.
That's some Bill Hammer stuff right there.
Applying to hot surfaces, adjacent surfaces, or direct sunlight can cause drying. water spotting, streaks, and short working time. So he's okay. That's just a disclaimer. Please keep product out of the below freezing temperatures, including tinted windows. It does not need to be diluted. Spray cleaner on towel and wipe the window. I wonder if this, but it says safe on, I wonder if it's a little bit more on the acidic side. If it could cause staining. Well, no, the staining, obviously you wouldn't be able to do it on a hot thing. It would flash a little bit. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's interesting though. You smell it?
Yeah. Okay. It doesn't smell like glass cleaner.
I don't know what any of them smell.
It doesn't smell like glass
I don't want
cleaner.
to smell the decon.
No, hell no.
That's
What's this? Like?
there's no. It's be careful. It's ceramic coating.
Oh, I don't smell that.
Yeah,
we don't really smell nothing now. Ain't no smell test going on.
But sometimes, like the KCX stuff smells nice. What you got?
No, next one. We have the Ober tire cleaner. Again, cleaning formula, deep cleaning power. Oh, they put this on here. OEM new tire finish. Oh, that's a bold statement.
It is. It is for a tire cleaner because sometimes those tire cleaners just stay doing it.
And this is great for white walls.
Oh, okay.
So this
definitely putting you to the test, tire cleaner.
I like these keywords in here.
My man's almost talking a little like white walls. We got you. Don't even worry about that.
That's how I feel.
Those are real hot points that he's hitting the hot topics.
You could talk when you do this, when you review this product, you could just say all these things because people are going to ask and just
because you ask an OG in the game about the white walls, they'll be like, no, you got to sand them down. You got to do this, you got to do that to get real nice white walls because white walls are hard to clean, especially when they're beat up. So we'll see. Definitely excited about this line, this Ober line. What else we got for him, Sal? So you'll see future testing coming soon with these.
All right, so we got some C-Quartz Leather 2.0.
We've used this before. Very easy to use. It does have a very strong smell, but it's C-Quartz, a known name in the coating game. I've been using C-Quartz since I first started detailing. Their price is right. The only thing I noticed with this one is it off gases a lot, and I mean in the bottle. Every time I've opened a bottle of this, it's like foamed out to where I lose a good amount of product. And I don't know if that issue has been resolved. I don't know if it's me. You guys let me know if you guys have the same problem with this stuff. But we definitely like the stuff because it's super easy to use.
C-Quartz. That's my man's favorite ceramic. Mm-hmm. But coming in quick.
Yeah, we'll talk about that one. Just for another one. Yes, right. We're going to have a whole ceramic video for you guys. What we got here? Our favorites, our worst.
All right, so we got a Scan Grip Mini Mag Pro. My man got some lights for the studio.
So this is a light by Scan Grip. It doesn't have some of the same features as but check it out. It doesn't have the same features as the Scan Grip color match because this is just a mini. It's a rechargeable LED work light. That's it. So I don't know if it has variances in. Yeah, see how it goes. It's dimming down, right? Yeah, see it dims down when you hold it. It's just something that you may need around the studio, and it's a nice inspection light. You use it as a working light. It has a lot of the features as Scan Grip is known for. The magnet. You have the adjustable little thing here. I like to hook these from places. You can put them anywhere. Hang them up top. Put them inside the car on a hood. A lot of people have the big bar for the hoods. I just take one. I just like to have one of these. We'll probably have one in the bag, and then for the mobile unit, and then we'll probably have one here at the studio just to, work. Pretty much using it like a flashlight. That's what it is. Then this thing was a nice price point. I want to say this was only about $40. And you can inspect light with stuff like this. Like people, because I know it's not a dedicated inspection light, but people are always like, oh, you have to have this. If you know how to read light, it's not impossible to read with any light source. Yes, there's certain color temperatures that are going to help you, that are going to emulate the temperature of the sun, but everything doesn't need to be 5,000 Kelvin. Check it out. What else we got?
That's it, man. That's all she wrote.
That's all. That's all. So, what are you most excited about with these products, Sal? What are you most excited about?
I'm home. I want to see how that glass cleaner gets down.
Yeah.
Ober, glass cleaner.
I am excited for this too.
See how that goes down because let's see how it does against Bill Hammer. Because that's how
you putting it like
that's how you need to measure everything. How close is it to Bill Hammer?
That's like Tyson Holyfield.
Yeah,
that's gonna be a good one.
There's Bill Hammer, and then there's ASC right behind it.
ASC may take. I don't know. It's been a while since you used the trace list, so maybe ASC out. I don't know. Those are some heavy hitters right there. Coach Kemi, Ober, and Bill Hammer. Apparently, that's top of the food chain right there to a lot of folks. Those three brands right there. So it's hard to get better results than
Check
that.
them out. I'll let you guys know. Video coming soon too.
Yeah, we got a couple more unboxings too, guys. We got a lot of stuff in, and we'll get you guys all settled in. But as you guys already know, these are our to-goes. We're trying out the IK. We're trying out the new shop light by ScanGrip, and we're trying out the Ober. So we'll let you guys know. We'll keep you guys posted, and we'll be doing reviews on all this stuff. So you can get all this Car Supplies Warehouse. Use coupon code details10, save some change. We'll catch you guys on the next one.
Ober doing their thing on these instructions.